So in today's video, I'm going to be finally installing my Maxima headlights onto the 720. Since this back portion here is pretty wide, we're gonna have to notch a little bit of the back of where the bucket is. So we're gonna have to notch a little bit into here, but I might just cut the whole thing across since it won't really affect it. First thing is we're gonna get the grill off. Now you are going to have to cut the grill as well. I'm gonna be using a different grill. So I'm going to keep this one as a backup. How I'm going to cut this is, since this hole up here is a lot bigger than this one, I'm probably going to try to cut at an angle so it looks somewhat factory. Now it's not a factory thing, so it's not going to look factory, but I want to do it kind of clean. Now where there is bare metal where I cut, I masked it off. Now I'm going to put a little bit of paint on there on the bottom and on the top. That way it doesn't get any rust. Just cut that centerpiece out. Now I didn't do such a good cut. I just cut where it would be flush because I want to have my headlights be as far out as they can. That way they're flush, because I've seen some setups where they're all the way in and you see a gap around the edge and it looks like they don't fit properly, but it's just because they're too far in, and then there's a gap in here which makes it look kind of weird. And also, I didn't show you guys the new grill, but I'm going to be running a 4x4 grill instead of the stock two-wheel drive. Since my other truck is running a two-wheel drive grill, I figured, you know, let's change it up and run a 4x4. That way I can try to change up both of my trucks and have two different setups. I'm using the grill as a kind of, I guess, like a template of where the light is going to get mounted. So what I'm doing is I'm going to throw the grill on and make it fit to the grill. That way I know it's somewhat squared. I also just got back from the store and I got some 1/4 inch all thread. Now I got two, I believe this is 2-foot sections, just because I didn't know how much I was gonna need. I also got some hardware. So the way this is gonna work is I'm essentially gonna drill a hole. I guess you can see the hole right there. I'm gonna put this through, put a nut on the back side, a nut on this side to keep this here, and then this side of the all thread is going to go into the headlight. Same thing, nut on the inside, nut on the outside, and then I could adjust the whole entire thread, and I can adjust it like this or like that. I've been trimming this little by little to get it to fit. Wherever it hits, I clear a little bit, and then if it still hits somewhere else, I start clearing little by little. However, the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to make my headlights be almost sticking out and protruding into the grill. That way you don't see any gaps at all. I'm also going to be removing my bumper since it's all dented in and it's being kind of tight fit back here to put my grill in and out, and since I am test fitting the grill and putting it on and off, it's getting in the way, so I'm going to take it off. However, you guys don't need to take your bumper off in order to do the headlight conversion. Now the grill, you have to obviously cut that centerpiece out, but not only that, you also have to somewhat try and make it flush right here, because if you look at how it is, it goes from thin to a little bit thick right here, and then it goes thin to thick again, because the way the headlights are, they're angled. So now we have to kind of try to blend that in. That way it doesn't look like it's thick here and then thin here and thick here and thin here. So you have to try to blend that out. But not only do you have to cut that, you also have to cut a lot of the backside supports. So for example, this piece right here is supposed to sit up a little higher, so I had to grind this down because one of the brackets of the headlights actually hits onto there. So I had to cut that down. I had to cut this ring around both of the edges because the opening has to also get opened up a little on the sides. Now as far as up and down measurement goes, it's pretty much the same. I wouldn't make this any bigger because then you're gonna have a gap on the bottom since you're gonna be losing material. So I wouldn't touch that as much as you can, leave that as much as you can, just open up the sides. And since there is a lip that runs right here, you have to obviously cut that lip and get rid of it, and you're gonna have to follow this out a little bit. I opted to make my headlights a little bit wider out. You could cut in and make it flush and have the headlights sit all the way up against here and then cut whatever you need to over here. But I did kind of a happy medium, and I'd rather go out a little bit than go in. So I had to cut both sides on mine. So in order to figure out where I'm going to be mounting up the headlight, I spent a couple of hours trying to figure out the best possible fitment I can get. Or now that I know that the Maxima headlight fits in there very nice and tight and there's no awkward gaps, that I know that that is in the correct position as far as the grill. So now in order to figure out where I'm going to put this, I had to mock up the grill onto the truck and then slide the headlight in there and try and hold it to the best that I can, take the grill off, and then look where the holes are at. And now I'm going to drill where the holes are at. I'm going to be putting all thread through this hole right here and through this upper piece up here. Right now I'm only going to mount 2 pieces just to see if it's sturdy enough. I've seen people run it with 2 pieces. If I don't think it's sturdy enough, then I'll end up running 3, maybe even 4. This piece right here where I drilled that little hole with some all thread, it's a tiny little piece, and I have one hidden up here. So I'm gonna do this side, copy everything I did over here onto this side. First step is going to be to unplug your headlight harness. Now we want to remove the headlight bracket, which is 4 10mm bolts. Now that we got the headlight all nice and tight where we want it, now I can go ahead and throw the grill onto the truck and then figure out where we're going to position the headlight. So I got the headlight all mounted up. I showed you guys how I did all that. I just threw the grill on and it fits pretty darn good. Just got to come back and trim some little things like here because that bugs me. However, the headlights are all mounted up and they're all nice and straight. You can see right there. Super happy with how they came out. They're not all crooked and cockeyed. I'm also going to be upgrading my headlights to LED, so I'll quickly show you guys what I ended up doing and how to wire them into the stock harness. For anyone wondering that on what socket the headlight housing is a 9004, or that's what fits into the factory headlight. I know I had a super hard time trying to figure out what went in here. So that goes in there, and you have these little retainer clips that go on there and they twist and they lock it in, and then it's all nice and tight. I also ended up ordering these on Amazon. That way I can convert from this style plug from factory, which I believe is an H4 plug, to a 9004 plug. So this is going to plug in directly into those headlights, and then I just have to splice these 3 wires into these 3 wires, and I'll show you guys real quick how you can figure that out. So you get yourself your voltmeter right here. You obviously turn your headlights on and you stick your ground into the ground and your 12-volt source to 12-volt source, and then you'll figure out which wire does what. Now that I'm looking at it, these lights are way too blue and I'm gonna get rid of them. I'm gonna get some that are slightly whiter, but I got them kind of wired up just to test them out. So right here I have the adapter to the LED bulb. You don't have to run an LED, you could run a normal one. I just want LEDs. And then over here what I did is I found out which one was power, which one was ground, and the other one is like an extra power. So I used my ground right here, which is a white wire, which is kind of weird, but that's the ground, and the blue wire is my power 12-volt wire. So now when I come over here and flick the key, now it looks good and it looks bright. It's just way too blue. Currently I'm not running a high beam, but if I was to do a high beam, you would run it off the same LED bulb with the low beam and high beam setup. Right now it's on the low beam setup, but you can essentially get the wire for the high beam and wire it into that third light that third wire into the LED, and you'll have low beam and high beam. So pretty simple, but this is what the finished product looks like. Now I have to come in here with the file, clean this up a little bit, but I'm surprised that my battery is gonna work. I didn't think it was gonna work. I did have to scoot it over a little, and it's not tied down, but I'm gonna come back to this tomorrow. But this is what it's looking like. Now, personally, I don't think I need to do this big of a hole. It looks like a huge hole because it's 2 holes that I had made into a bigger one. But if I would have just notched the corners right here, it would have still had that centerpiece and it would have looked better in my opinion. But it doesn't look too bad like this. I'm super happy with how the headlights came out. Now they're nice and even with the grill. They're straight, they're not all crooked, and I already aligned them and they're pointing straight. So they look straight in the grill and they actually point straight, which is a huge bonus for me. So I'm super happy with how they came out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and hopefully found it useful. Now if you have any questions, you guys already know what to do. Feel free to message me on Instagram or leave it down in the comment section below and I'll try to answer them to the best of my abilities. But with all that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys.